Hey guys, it's Angelic Capsule here, bringing you another episode of Wuthering Waves, and today we are going to be going ahead and doing our last exploration quest, and then just any other side quests that I have gotten, because there's two more that have popped up, and that I have obviously taken, but not started yet, but obviously we need to do those as well, so that it just leaves the like progressional one of upping my rank, but obviously
I
I've
see
already
my
said
way
why we're
clear.
not doing that as of right now, and it's in regards to obviously like echoes and the fact that I need a 5-star one. So until we get those or proceed to be able to get those, that's going to be put on pause. But today should be a knockout of all other quests, so that we're just waiting for story, obviously more story to roll around, and then obviously the side quests that are going to come with that story and everything being dropped. But if you guys are looking forward to this, and obviously please make sure to sub, like, and comment, as of most of you these that watch
Keep
these
your
videos
fangs
aren't
sharp.
subs, so please make sure to do that, and leave any tips and suggestions in regards to how to make progression go faster, or just what you did for you if like you needed to get your thing to your database to like 15 and it seemed like it wasn't making any progress. Just leave any tips or suggestions on how I could, get that to go up. But other than that, please make sure to go to the Patreon and
Keep
become a
your
member
fangs
over there
sharp.
and get early access to exclusive content over there that will not be up here on the YouTube. And then make sure to just follow on the socials, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, just so you guys stay notified, because if there's any issues with me personally, or internet issues, or just anything in regards to the channels, then obviously you want to stay updated to know what could be happening and what could change and all that. So just make sure to do that. But let's go ahead and get into
I see my
this.
way clear.
Um, this this exploration one, so we can have all these neat and tidied and just knocked out of the park. God, I hate this is on some lower fucking level.
It's time.
Oh my god, bro. I hate where this one is at. I really, really do. I really hate where this one is at. The placement of some of these, I swear to God, is very fucking annoying. Hi, ma'am. I'm back. Hello. We are here. Well, I'm still curious. I didn't know the truth of it all, but it all before some time since I joined the ministry. There is a colossal tacit discord under the ground surface of the Tiger's Maw mine. A serious conflict was incurred among the mine staff when it was discovered. Then one of the heads of the mines, Chin, I don't know how to say that, acted on impulse and sped up the aggravation of the TD, which finally led to a grave crisis over the whole mine. It was Uncle Hong who rebuilt the mine piece by piece and put it back to order the way it had been. Though Ching did die protecting the mine in the crisis, his name was still linked to, oh my God, and deliberately omitted in all the documents related to the mine. Similar discussions were provoked for times within the ministry on the handling of this TD. It was Uncle Hong who insisted that coexistence was in the interest of the mine, and the crisis finally quieted down. Is it possible? It is said that Uncle Hong was able to produce a reasonable plan and pursue people, but I don't have the details. Angelic Absol, I think your terminal has been ringing for a while now. Is it Angelic Absol? Now, it might be a sudden call, but the mine is in a crisis now, and I don't think the signals are stable. I don't have time, but we do need your help. Please. Seems like the communication is cut off. He sounded urgent. Maybe the mine is facing some problem again. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll find out about the mine's secrets from the witnesses. Let's frickin' go. Yeah, can you... Oh my God. You know, it'd be easier if you could just frickin' take me, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, what's going on here? Hey, I was almost frozen to death. I told you that thing underground is a ticking time bomb. The detectors are not responding from the bottom of the mine. The data they recorded is probably lost. All those efforts in vain. Have you heard about it? The shutdown of the mine wasn't a simple accident. It's because... What are they talking about? Are they... names I do not know how to pronounce? I should go and ask them what happened to the mine. Judging from the tread of the diffusion chill, the time it reaches the upper level will only be earlier. Before that, we will have to... Oh, Angelic Absol, you're here. I heard it when Dr. Hugh asked for your help. Do you need any assistance? Not really. I mean, between you and this other guy. So he told you all about that. Then he must have told you the secret about the TD under the ground. I have always had a different view with him about the coexistence with it. It's only that the event this time ignited our... I don't know how to say that. The reason why I insist on coexistence, it's simple. Do you know the TD's name, Angelic Absol? Yeah, because it's called I Fight It a lot. That's right, this common name implies the reason of my existence. It is a fairly rare mineral. The condition of its formation is so critical that even manual interface can hardly control them. However, it can naturally crystallize and deposit and solidify as raw ore in the Tiger's Maw mine. It was until the discovery of this, which lies dormant underground and creates a chilling atmosphere, that we understand the source of the unique underground cave here. A product of the chill, the cave is the optimal environment for the mineral to grow. That's why we should find a way to coexist with it. Maybe you should reevaluate some pros and cons. This is the answer I work out carefully. Okay, that's a fucked up sentence. Uncle Hong should be a supporter of mine, but something strange happened at the yeah, these sentences are all fucked up. They still really need to work on translation. Is everyone evacuated from the bottom? I want no one trapped down there. But the chill can't be stopped now. Not before long, the upper parts of the mines will be affected. Oh, Angelic Absol, why are you here? Doctor called me. Oh, so the help the doctor mentioned is you. We just had a fight. In the meantime, as an outsider, you are a perfect judge for the two of us. What happened? As you can see, the reboot wasn't successful, and there is even a strange chill invading from the bottom. Now that Dr. I won't hide anything from you. Responsible for all this is the tacit discord underground. Under the ground. Underground. Yeah, they need to. I'm sorry if I stumble on a lot of these sentences, but it's because these you can tell the translation like stuff is not good. There's a lot of these sentences grammatically are just so fucked up. But it's not the geographical location that made Tiger's Maw a deposit of so many unique special materials, but the special ecological relationship between the mine and the TD. Though both the Ministry and the mine claim that the TD is unstable, is in a stable democracy, and that we should look for a balanced way of coexistence. We only feel dread and terror as its most immediate danger. Our neighbor... Oh my god, these sentences! They are so fucked up! This talk about balance and development. Since their birth, TDs are representatives of catastrophes. This kind of unknown, dangerous thing should be exterminated. I was telling what the miners and me really think just now. And got mad and started to argue with me. Tell me, Angelic Capsule, is what I said wrong? Aren't the facts clear enough? Isn't this TD to blame for everything that has happened to the mine? Still, I feel like we should reevaluate pros and cons. I don't know about these abstract things. All I know is seeing is believing. My view stays the same. Alright, well, what is his take on this? I would say Uncle Hong is in favor because I gather he was the one that put forward the idea of coexistence. When we were fighting just now, forget it, Angelic Capsule. I'll keep on counting heads. See Dr. Who rushing over with gesturing you to come over. Angelic Capsule, I was caring for frostbite miners and couldn't reach you in time. Thank you for coming and helping us. Actually, this is also Uncle Hong's request. He looked at the information recorded in the journal about you and insisted that you help. Finally, you guys from the Ministry of Development caught up. We don't have much time. Let's get moving and don't get lost. What are you talking about? Hey, what is this noise? You brief her about what happened, and I'll see the reason of the noise. Left you and you started talking with the researchers and miners. Did they tell you about Uncle Hong? Yeah, they were both fumbling. Blame him for it. Just when Uncle Hong was about to speak during the fight, he suddenly let out a lot of words and choked. Don't you rat on me. It was you who raised your voice and covered Uncle Hong's. What, you want to continue? Can't you open your eyes and see if it's the right time? The argument just now, Uncle Hong was suddenly transformed and accused them. He even referred to them with wrong names. Uncle Hong took for himself and called, I don't know how to say a lot of these names. He accused the latter of caring only for his ideas and never others. He questioned whether it was absolutely right to exterminate anything that was unknown and frightening, and whether it was possible to find the substitute for this when this is taken out. And when facing Uncle Hong, I don't know how to say these names. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say these names. But you can help me say them if you go in the comments down below and hey, maybe break down the pronunciation, because I've been asking you guys to do that for the longest, and I don't get why it's so hard for you to suddenly use your fingers and type. Apparently it's just too difficult, but you guys still won't help me with these names, so do not get mad if I fucking skip them. He asked whether coexistence was a good idea. Preparations were made if coexistence were... these sentences. Unconventional thinking always returns to quietness in the end. The familiar name. He was one of the previous heads of the mine. and a close friend of Uncle Hong's. However, his ruthless actions drive the mine into a crisis and himself to death. No, I would say a certain scenario during the fight incited his memory, and what Uncle Hong just said to you, what Uncle Hong just said also proves my theory. Alright, you guys from Ministry caught up? Exactly, the past crisis was partially due to the Ministry of Development and Time. Back then, the route connecting the mine and Jinzhou wasn't clearly defined, so the Ministry's rescue took a lot of time on their trip. When a scenario from the past collides with the present, maybe Uncle Hong mistook them for one another. In that crisis, maybe Uncle Hong and Blank had a similar fight, just like Blank and Blank. That's half true. I think Uncle Hong mixed now with the past and went through a strange yet familiar crisis. Then who does he think he is? Maybe an outlook miner or a common old man. His tone was just like one. How can we take Uncle Hong back? Now all we can do is follow Uncle Hong's idea. The stimulating memories can help relive a story that meant so much to him. And a story that shows the truth of the past. Angelic Absol, we have to ask you to work with Uncle Hong to solve the crisis this time. Any plans now? I already have the plan. The reason for the failure of the reboot lies in the temperature monitoring system of the refinery tower. Around you, Uncle Hong joined you after confronting the miners. The system detects the current temperature and adjusts the parameters accordingly to ensure the normal running of the tower. Now the influence of the chill has disabled the system, so the whole tower went paralyzed. We must put the temperature back to normal range before we can successfully reboot the refinery tower. When the tower is online, as the greatest source of heat in the mine, it will control the chill. So we gotta defeat it. Yes, but since our power is limited, we have to ask the Ministry for help. Leave it to me. Take good care. Cut the trifles. Follow me. Temperature went down so fast. How's it going? Can you hold on? By the way, this was the same as what I saw in the dream, only in that dream, I was Uncle Hong. Let's go. We have to find the entrance to the bottom of the cave first.
It's time.
The entrance is blocked by ice. Yes, maybe due to the ice. Don't know how to say that. It is a product of the awakening of the Blank. Defeat it to remove the block at the entrance.
It's time.
Let me be your blade.
Ow. I was pressing the wrong shit.
Stay calm.
Bloom.
So do I have to... Yeah, internet! Making me think I'm not doing it.
Stay calm.
Oh my god, I hate this AD shit.
The die is cast. Caution. Stand down.
Flow for me. Luminous energy.
Target confirmed.
Picked up a metal box, which seems to be used to keep the food warm. This makes me nostalgic. The mine and my dreams were so simple. After work, Blank and I were sitting right at that corner, and the box was filled with hot and steaming jinjiao stew. I didn't know that meals only taste better when they are shared. Sorry for the blabbering. Let's move on.
It's time.
Let me be your blade.
Sir, I will deal with you in a minute.
I'm okay. Don't worry.
Oh my god!
I can't
Bro!
take it.
Target confirmed.
I fucking hate. Why would you make it an AD?
Despair and war.
Why? Why, creators of Toro? Why? Why would you make me have to press AD? Those are the worst two fucking things on the computer you could have me to press. Don't ever fucking give me something like that to press again. Two worst
It's
fucking
time.
keys you could have to need me to have to spam. The mouse fucking button would have made more sense. Why are you gonna make me spam the two things
It's
that I have to
time.
use for walking? Fucking idiots.
Roll for me.
Oh my god. And now I'm gonna get beat up for no reason.
Imitation.
Target confirmed.
Oh my god!
Too slow.
Let me be your blade. Imitation. I can use some fertilizer. Life is in everything.
Jesus.
It's time.
Picked up a clay statue from the broken ice crystals. It looks like a huge fish. Maybe the miners left it here. They did learn a lot of crafts during their off time. Looks like a huge fish. Huge fish. It reminds me of that whale in my dream. Due to Blank and I had an argument. We sat in a corner of the square table. He pushed piles of research materials in front of me in an effort to persuade me, and all I did was hit the surface of the table and yell with a louder voice than the noise of the table. After that, he visited me again with my favorite food, and he suddenly brought up the story about human relationships with whales. And he stopped in the middle, said the other half wasn't written yet. He asked for my view on the half of the story, but I was able to find where he was. Yeah, that's not a good sentence. Or is what they're getting at? The first encounter with the whale was kind of similar to the situation of the mine. He wasn't asking for my opinion about the story, but rather my attitude towards the events. Alright, hold on. I want to go back because I might have missed one over here in a hurry. It's because of this freaking bullshit with this pressing, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss another one I was supposed to, like, investigate.
It's time.
Alright, I don't think I did. Alright. Everything was similar just now, but it feels so different from here. It was only a dream. Kind of cling to dreams. No, actually, I hate me in the dreams. I was running from everything like a coward. I rushed into plans to eliminate blank in the dream, but it only made things worse. After I made the disaster happen, I wasn't held accountable in any form, but became the hero of the mine. Everyone I met said, "Well done, thank you, you're a hero," and so forth. But it feels reassuring to stand here. I don't and won't run. I won't be able to help further from here, so I wish you luck. I'll take care of this. Is blank is closely associated with ice blank. You have to take care of this. You have to do this alone. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna freaking, a lot of these sentences, I'm just gonna make my own sentences because they're so fucked up. I'm counting on you.
Stay put. It's saw that coming.
Let me be your blade. Imitation. Going against wind. Hey, leave it to me.
Target confirmed. Caught you. All is fair in war.
Alright, nice.
It's time.
Alright, let's do this. I've already done this fight, so luckily this is gonna be simple. I already know those things like attack pattern. Oh my internet, not now!
Caution.
Alright guys, you're gonna see me get beat up because it feels like this is the perfect fucking time to do this when it's really not.
It's time.
Especially against this thing of all things. Can I dodge?
Stay calm.
Bro, can I dodge? Like, what the fuck? God, you are an annoying ass. Oh,
Stand
are you...
down.
Leave it
Bro,
to me.
they need to make those different keys. I'm sorry, but they need to make those different keys.
Imitation.
Like, you cannot expect me to fight with the one thing that I need for movement,
Unleash
too.
the fans.
They gotta make those different keys. I'm sorry, but they gotta make those different keys. Like, you can't ask me to unthaw with the same ones that you know I need for movement. Like, no. Make that different shit. Anyway, Uncle Hong? Oh, you're back, Angelic Capsule. Thank you for lifting us through this crisis. Keep on calling me Uncle Hong. You remembered? Yes, with the help of this plate, which I found when I left the cave. Blank told me in my dream that this kind of plate is made up of a special mineral and that the words inscribed on it won't be worn away after years. Look, Angelic Capsule, he didn't lie. His name is inscribed on it in perfect condition. It was all in my dream, but now it's here before our eyes. I only understand now that the dreams were real things. God. Oh. And we might have to cut. Okay, never mind. I don't know why, but it feels like I'm losing the ability to feel as I forget things, no matter it's sadness or regret. What is left was only scenarios. They keep overwhelming me until I lose my breath. Angelic Capsule, will you listen to the other half of my boring dream? Only too glad. After Blank was awakened, Blank and I walked the same path as we do today. We broke ice. Blank removed the block at the entrance and managed to suppress Blank. However, the refinery tower wasn't built in the dream. Suppressing Blank could only buy time for the rescue from Zhao to arrive. Blank was heavily injured in combat, and he didn't make it on his way back to Jinzhou for healing. Later, when the ministry started to investigate the reason of the crisis at the mine, I was ready for being held accountable. But what met me was actually applause and medals, which I only found strange. It was Blank who took all the responsibility himself on the way back to the ministry. It was only out of his simple belief that I could rebuild the mine, and that the mine couldn't afford to lose two heads. Was it guilt? After that, I started to study the documents Blank left. I picked up the piles of research materials that I myself pushed to the ground. I found we were both wrong. The coexistence wasn't a job at two ends of a line, but one to do on the middle. I found the initial ideas of the refinery tower from his notes, and it became what it is now after iterations. We managed the balance by suppressing Blank chill with the refinery tower's heat as to prevent it from awakening. It was with this report that the Ministry of Development agreed on the proposal that the mine could coexist with the TD. With this way of survival, he and I joined efforts to find these sentences, man. But his name was forever wiped from the mine's document and marked as a sinner. And even now I'm losing his memories. I just want to write something down, but my brain is blank. I often go to places he spent time at, but his traces only disappear because the mine is changing fast. Luckily, I have some fragments that I can put down on the journal. Those stories and arguments in Jinzhou stew we both love. So it's a recollection of past memories. Yes, what if one day I stop distinguishing the current from the past and forget myself? What if I get swallowed in a woven world just like today? Yeah, what matters is you faced it and you conquered it. Faced everything. Maybe I don't want to be a coward anymore, and I don't want kids to walk down my path again. Maybe this crisis is a chance for them to grow. It will correct their overdependence on the experience of previous generations. The balance of our coexistence with TD is forever changing, and the refinery tower is only one part of it. Interestingly, this is the first time I've seen Blank and Blank work together. Thank you, Angelic Capsule, for listening to this boring dream until the end. Okay, what this should say is, you are probably tired after all this, right? I've already informed the food stall. You must come and have a taste of the special Jinzhou stew of the mine. And let's go. Now that's no longer all freaking red and horrible. Very nice. Now we're actually gonna see this place, like, doing its work. There we go, quest complete. Very nice. Yep, so now we're gonna actually see this place when we come here always being, like, put to work. Very, very nice.
It's time.
Alright, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, get down. Oh, and it looks like we got a quest here, but I'm gonna do the other ones first. Let me just claim that. So I can get that. Alright, and then... what is this? Okay, it's just... oh, well, we did get a trophy, so let's grab that really quick. Got that, which is complete a story. We got one in here, an echo. Alright, nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this one though, which is a epilogue. And then we'll do the next one, and then we got one that's apparently here at the mine, so we'll have to do that one too. If it will load, if it will load, if it will load. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's just skedaddle our way over.
It's time.
Alright, where is this girl at? Ah, there she is. Hello, madam. Hey there. Here's the photo I took on the summit of the West Mountain. It's a gift for you. I've said before, but I truly appreciate you joining me on this mountain climb. Though it's a pity we still don't know what my sister hid under this tree. How did you know there was something under this tree? I just found it the other day. It's a letter. What's in the letter? What's in the letter? Here, I have it on me. I can't understand the first half, but in the second half, it mentions crossing the waterfall and finding the tree behind it. It has to be about some hidden treasures. I wanted to go find the treasure, but I'm a little scared. Is there really a way behind the waterfall? Don't worry, girl. Just be confident and take a big step forward. Alright, there we go. Nice, we got a photo. Is it in, like, my quest stuff? Yep, there it is. Nice, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty then, well that is done. So next we got this one, listen to animals. after this, it's just whatever other side quests I want to add in for the rest of the 3 hours that obviously we're going to do this video. Alright. Yes, I have. You attract more green rabbits with the pearl leaves. While they're eating, the tailless green rabbits are... Oh, well, I didn't get to read that. No tail. Ugly. Ugly! Why do they talk like that? Sorry, that's how I said it. Don't you think it's more interesting and understandable this way? From a researcher's standpoint, tail loss in green rabbits is considered a natural aspect of their metabolism. However, for them, the tail serves as a criteria to distinguish beauty from ugliness. Quite intriguing. Are rabbits also concerned about appearances? All animals want to select high-quality mates, as it serves as a form of survival strategy. Green rabbits feed on grass, and their tail glands play an important role in metabolizing toxins. When toxins accumulate to a certain extent, it manifests as a tail loss. But I didn't anticipate they would be so disheartened because of this reason. They're just rabbits. Well, when I was optimizing the module, I introduced human thinking logic to it this time. And I, myself, the sampler of human thinking knowledge, don't you think the translation is more vivid? Installs the transmission for... transmits the related data back to her. Farewell, I'll go back to write the report. See you next time. Well, alrighty, there we go. Quest complete. Now we can just do, yeah, this one. And then the one in the mine. Because even though it's not showing it, one did pop up in the mine, so we do have to go do that. But let's do this one first. Well, I would like to get this ore, please and thank you. Alright, let's talk to Buddy. Rover, what a pleasant surprise. I've heard a lot about you. I'm Blank, the captain of the camp, currently caught up in an investigation regarding a theft case. Do you need my help? Lolo Logistics regularly deliver supplies to the camp, covering all of our needs. When they unloaded the supplies, the quantities matched our order perfectly. However, during the nightly inventory check, a team member responsible for counting noticed one bot's missing, though it was not something important. But we still need to figure out where it went. You're right, it's packed with everyone's favorite hometown dishes. To treat the soldiers here, I secretly asked Blank to prepare a batch of pre-made dishes. Yeah, sir, you're making me hungry. I haven't even ate yet. I did not eat before this recording. You're making me hungry. My apologies, it's been a while since I last visited Jinzhou. I miss the hometown dishes so much. Anyway, I hope you can keep our conversation between us. Unfortunately, I can't conduct the investigation myself. For the soldiers here, trust is often more valuable than lives. It's built through shared experience and overcoming challenges together. I don't want this incident to show even the smallest seed of doubt. So you want me to find out the truth for you? As a token of gratitude, I'll treat you to a feast at Blank's restaurant. Deal. Without further ado, you can start by checking the guard post. Investigate the entry and exit records from yesterday afternoon until now. Okie dokie. I got you, my guy. I got you.
It's time.
Oh, we gotta go up here. Okay. bed. Hi, Rover. What can I do for you? So we got a little case of thievery. I need your help with it. Oh, you want to look into the entry and exit records, huh? Even though I just started this post this morning, I can check the duty log for you. It has all personal entry and exit records. Just give me a moment. Other than the Lolo Logistics delivery folks, there aren't any other entry and exit records. Yeah, aren't you just a tad curious as to why I'm even asking you this? General Jin Yan asked all members of the Midnight Rangers to assist you in any way possible. Yo, let's go. My general! So whatever your reason is, I'm glad I can help you. Oh wow, tears literally almost came out of my eyes. Well, thank you. No one entered or left the camp. Maybe I should brace myself for the worst? If that's the case, the thief can only be someone from within the camp. While you were looking into the entry and exit records, I took the chance to review the surveillance footage from when the supplies were loaded and unloaded. Blank, blank, and blank were present throughout the entire process of loading, unloading, and stocking supplies. You might want to start with them to see if you can uncover any useful clues. Oh, by the way, the unloading area is a blind spot in the surveillance. Rover, you might discover some hidden clues there. I'm counting on you. Alright, well, let's, inquire. Rover, did Captain Blank send you over? I reported the missing supplies. I stepped away for a moment during the stock, and it happened. Did you leave for a moment? I asked Blank to take over for me when I stepped away. Blank and Blank can both vouch for me. I have an alibi. Yeah, why was Blank involved? There was a package for Blank and the supplies, so I just happened to take it to him. I had no other suspicious intents, I promise. Oh, youth. I'll go find Blank next. Ah, there he is. There's something I want to ask you. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of counting the newly arrived field uniforms. Did they come with yesterday's supply? Indeed, the soldiers' field uniforms are regularly replaced. Some time ago, we collected applications for new uniforms, and some of the reasons on the applications were really amusing. There are reasons like pants torn by fangs of blank boar, or hats stolen by Hu chiefs in the dim forest. I placed all those application forms on the table in the corner. If you're interested, you can take a look there. What happened during the stock? Blank left for another business for a little while, and during that time I helped in counting the inventory. Another team member, Blank, was responsible for loading and unloading the supplies outside the warehouse on her own. I didn't notice anything unusual in the warehouse. Maybe the forms can be a breakthrough.
It's time.
Heavy footsteps. The pace isn't far, as if the person were hauling something heavy. The shoe prints at the heel show numerous cracks, signaling significant wear and tear at the back of the shoes. It suggests that the person walked with a backward-leaning posture. Application, replacement of upper garment, reasoning while rescuing a research kidnapped by the exiles, the upper placement of hat, accidentally offended, gray crescent goals and therefore received. Looks like the blank is going to face some challenges too. Placement of boots, carrying heavy load led to severe wear on the heels. The description seems to align with the shoe print characteristics near the supply box. Just to be sure, go and confirm with the individual involved. So I found some shoe prints indicating some walking. Just read the logs. Someone matches that. What do you want to know? Well, I also have a preliminary speculation. Rover, who do you think took the supplies? I'm gonna say Wu Heng. Seems like we're on the same page. Let's go talk to Wu Heng. Alright, sir. It's called We Need to Have a Little Talk, because apparently you are stealing from your, fellow mans, your brothers in arms, and, your other command here, because given the fact that he's just wearing colors that are very similar to you guys, must mean that he's a part of your guys' like, troop, and probably just as high as Jin Yuan, but not, like, a general. Me and you are gonna have a few words. You're stealing from your fellow man. And I, Sephiroth, do not take kindly to that. At least the sane me does not take kindly to that. Did you take the supplies away? I want to know your reasonings for doing so. Captain, I was just trying to make up for my mistake. When unloading the supplies, I didn't secure the load properly, and I accidentally spilled, damaging the box. The dishes inside spilled out. When I discovered who the recipient was, I roughly guessed why you had prepared them. So I wanted to go back to Jinzhou to replace those spilled dishes, and you caught me before I could leave. I put the remaining dishes in the refrigerator, right at the bottom of the reservoir. I didn't eat them alone. Please believe me. Well, this information here says otherwise. Okay, I see. Rover, could you do me a favor and grab the refrigerator? I need to have a few words with Blank. Yeah, you have his words with him, but leave some for me. Alright, it's called me and him need to have some words as well. These must be the supplies Blank mentioned. We should bring these over to Beijing. Or, not Beijing. That's not what I meant to say. But you get what I mean. Hey, here you go, my guy. All yours. Rover, thank you for your help. About Mr. Somebody. She left her hometown at a young age, and has been stationed at the camp for years. No one ever taught her how to handle mistakes, which is why she dealt with them in such a straightforward way. And I thought that was a dude, so why are we saying she? As a soldier, she left her post without permission, trying to solve a problem that was beyond her ability. She should have placed more trust in her comrades. There's still much for her to learn. As for those spilled dishes, I let Blank make up for it by cooking them for us. Rover, when I return to Jinzhou, let's meet again at Blank's restaurant. Well, I'm sure we will, sir. I'm sure we will, but there we go. Done and did. So now let's just go ahead and head back to the mine. And see if that side quest will pop up, because that's the very last one and we have to do, at least until like other ones pop up. So here's hoping that this is officially the last. But we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if more pop up, because just like that one popped up out of nowhere, other ones could just choose to pop up. But at least this can hopefully be the last, and that way we won't have to be doing anything until story time, and that way you guys can get a third back, because I know a lot of you have been missing third, so now that I have to do stuff on my own time with Star Rail, and we're waiting for this game to get story, we can get back on track with, like, third and doing story for that. Since obviously I don't have to do any, like, expeditions or anything just yet, not until, like, a certain chapter again. Okay, it showed that it was up here, so hopefully it pops up again. Ah, yeah, there it is. Alright, I think they're up here. Where you at? Am I just blind? Where are you at?
It's time.
Okay. What? Who? Like, game? Come on now, I'm in the area. Like, who am I supposed to be talking to? Hello? Bro. Who am I talking to? Oh, good God. Oh, Lord. Who am I talking to? Game. What the fuck? Where is the person that I need to talk to? Are they on a lower level? I am so confused. Who am I speaking with? Okay, Poro, another thing you need to get on the ball with. Making level layered maps, please. Because I love that Genshin did that. It's made shit so much easier to understand what's like above ground, underground, middle ground. Hop on that, please. Get the fuck on that. Recommend that, guys. Like, please. It is so frustrating not to know where a quest is at because it could be a fucking level lower or all the way at the bottom. They need to put a fucking map thing distinguishing that. This is so fucking frustrating. Anyway, hopefully this will be the last one. Magnetic cube frequency, proton radius, spin quantum number, suspension dynamics. What are you talking about? I'm in the pursuit of the ultimate magnetic cube mechanism. It's just I've met some bottleneck. I've been met with some bottleneck. The ultimate mechanism is calling me from inside the pit. It's so close yet so unreachable. Why don't you go in there? Can't you see I'm obscured? You see the block here? Someone locked the entrance with the puzzle. Is this how far I, the Great Blank, can go? No, I will not stagnate on the path to ultimate magnetic cube mechanism. In you, your presence here must be the turning point. Me? Yes, you, the destined tide turner. Alright, bro, I'm out. I already have internet and shit pissing me off. I don't need your nonsense doing the same. Wait, please. If you can help me overcome this, you will be rewarded the access to the treasure. Shiny, sparkling, authentic treasure. As you know, the treasure means nothing to me. What only interests me is the magnetic cube mechanism. Alright. Refreshing answer. Alright, that's the deal. Let's go. Let's go. We'll solve the puzzle. Can you keep tracking it, please? I didn't tell you to stop. This is it. Solve the puzzles and the block will disappear. Then I'll be able to enter. You see that suspended magnetic cube? Just move it to the right places. Simple, isn't it? You can do this. Give it a try. Oh my god, you're gonna put me in this point of view? Jesus. Alright. Impressive! Your technique and efficiency are just like those of an engineer who studies these mechanics for a living. If you can keep on solving them like this, the remaining two won't take much time. Alright, well, let's keep it moving. But then again, I probably already fucked up, but maybe not. Okay, no, I did not. Wow, you're a fast learner. Only one left. Let's get it done. Yep, let's indeed. Let's. Okay, get that out of my way. And let's... God, dear Lord, this angle just does not help. Alright, down. And then... we're gonna have to move you. Then... yeah, move this. Keep it. Oh my god, this angle. Ugh. Okay, keep this moving. Alright, and then move you back, because we don't need to go over there. And then hit. And then... whoop. Puzzle solved faster than 99% of existing attempts. Angelic Absol, you are indeed the chosen. How do you know my name? Oh, this puzzle records the challenger's ID. I just checked up from the back. I saw the playback of your actions. They were just brilliant. If I wasn't so dying to enter the pit, I should sit right here and have a session. Is that it? I think it's a session with you about the design and solving a magnetic cube mechanisms. Anyway, thank you for your help. I'll send you the reward. Take some rest. Alright. When I find the ultimate magnetic cube mechanisms, I'll call you in for the treasure. Just a little patience is all you need. Alright, that's one, but that means that there's gonna be a part 2. Yeah, which will most likely be tomorrow. So I had a feeling that there was going to be a part 2. I'm like, it just said 1, so we're definitely not done with this. There's going to be a 2, maybe even a 3, and then 3 or 4 might be the ending. So it looks like it's a waiting thing, though, where it's like it has to be tomorrow. So with that, we can go ahead and end out here, and then tomorrow I will just like go ahead and do that on my own time, or that might just be a short, obviously recorded thing for you guys, seeing as how this first one didn't take very long at all. But anyway, well, actually, you know what? Fuck that. Can I just speed it up until tomorrow? I'm sitting here saying, oh, it can just be recorded for tomorrow, but actually, can I just go ahead and speed it literally to tomorrow? Like, just make it tomorrow and it should unlock. Or is it literally a whole... Okay, no, I have no choice. It's literally, I have to wait like a whole time, an actual time, and actual like whole time day. Our point is I have to wait in real time. So, okay. I thought I could just speed up the clock and that would help, but no, it's like I literally have to wait in real time. So, alright, that means we'll just do that tomorrow, and that will be that, along with however many parts it has, will pretty much just be the wrap-up of side stuff then, and I'll just go ahead and do both, and, like, both that and third, not tomorrow, excuse me, next week, since I don't record over the weekend. But if you guys enjoyed, then obviously please make sure to sub and like and comment and all that, since a lot of you that watch these videos are not subs. So please obviously hit that sub button, make sure you do that, and leave any tips and suggestions and just overall comments of how you've been enjoying this game despite its numerous amount of things that obviously it still needs patched, and hopefully 1.1 will come through with a lot of those patches that it needs, and just the actors' overall like performance that they bring, and some of the translated like dialogue bits, and the fact that if characters are still speaking, that dialogue needs to like scroll up with them. So there's definitely still a lot of stuff that this game needs fine-tuning. But as for a first like month's debut and just being out, like officially out, this game has still been a very joyous, pleasant ride. And like I said, its first whole act story, like its first whole general story act, has been amazing, and definitely like leagues above Genshin, because where there was like the cause, we were also seeing like the effect. It wasn't just like Genshin where there was all this cause and we weren't seeing any like citizens or NPCs or anything of like the world really having like that bruising effect of what like Dvalin was doing. So I'm happy that this one actually showed the bruising effects, still shows like the bruising effects of like these tacit discords, like these TDs and everything. So this game has still been, despite its hiccups, a very enjoyable experience. Like, they did great for a debut for their first open world game, and I only look forward to like 1.1, all future patches, maybe them even doing their own version of like a Hoyo Fair, you know, and calling it whatever, and we be there for that, and I get those like obviously up and recorded for you guys. And if you guys want to see those, obviously this is where I say go be a member on Patreon, so you guys can get some you know, early access to that content, so you guys can see that when it goes up, whenever and if they ever have their little own fair. And then obviously please make sure to be you know, to be following the Twitter, the Instagram, the TikTok, all that, just so you guys can be notified the minute this stuff goes out, you know, gets public, and now you have something of a treat to enjoy, obviously, throughout your weekend. But you guys have a great weekend.
Keep your
fans
that. Sharp.
Keep yourself safe, you know, just enjoy it. Enjoy going out, spending however, or just staying home and obviously sucking up your games and just binging with those. But you guys have a great night, great day. Have a great, you know, going into your weekend, and I will see you guys, you know, obviously next video, next week. So take care. Peace.